Hello, today's video is going to be on chapter 8, section 1. Sorry, I just had to make sure I had it right. And it's on circles and area. So we're dealing with pre-geometry. No longer are we just dealing with numbers and math. We're now dealing with shapes. It's not a big deal. Circle is a pretty basic shape. Some of the words you're going to hear me say are circle, center, radius, and diameter. If you're confused on what those are, in about 30 seconds, I'm going to flip the camera over and we're going to do some practice problems together. In your Google Doc, I'm asking you to find the radius of a circle. Find the diameter of a circle. Pretty simple. So let me say it and then let's do it. So the radius is halfway through a circle. The diameter is all the way, the distance all the way. If that's confusing, radius, half, diameter, all the way. Let's do some practice problems together. So on my paper here, I have chapter 8, section 1, April 27th for the date. Let's see how good of a circle I can draw. No judging. Good, not great. That's okay. So this is a circle. Every circle has a center. That's called the center, the middle. Okay, and feel free to pause this video if I'm talking too quickly. Now, from any line to the middle, and then it stops at the center, halfway, that's called the radius. R-A-D-I-U-S, the radius. Now, the distance all the way from line to line going through the middle, like this, that's called the diameter. So feel free to pause that. So let's see. So the radius is the distance from center to point. I'll trace it with my pen. So here's the radius, here we go. From center to point, halfway radius. Diameter is the distance across the circle through the center. Let me see that, so I'll write that down. This is important. It has to go through the center. Let me give you a bad example here. From here to here, this is not a good diameter because it has to go through the middle. Let me show you another bad example. It didn't go through the point. It has to go through the point. Let me give you a good example. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. So radius is halfway, diameter is all the way. Now in your work, it's going to ask you to find the radius and the diameter. So I'm going to do 2 practice problems to help you. It might look something like this. Okay, so they say the diameter of a circle is 20. Find the radius. There's the center. Okay, they give us the diameter, which is all the way. Okay, so that's 20. So we know from line to line through the middle, it's 20. Remember, radius is only halfway. So to find, we can do this. It's simple. If they give you the diameter, to find the radius, you just divide the diameter by 2. You cut the number in half because it's halfway. So for this one, they give us 20. The radius would be 20 divided by 2. For elementary, it would look like this. It's 10. If you want to use multiplication, it would look like this. 2 times what equals 20? 10. or you should have this one probably memorized. But the answer is 10. So the radius, the R, is 10. So you're going to have a couple problems that look like this. Feel free to pause the video. You take the diameter, divide it by 2 to get the radius. Now let's flip it. What if they give you the radius and you need to find the diameter? No problem. This will be our last example for this video. No problem. So it might look like this. The radius of a circle is 7. Find the diameter. Okay, so what do we know? We know we have a circle. We know that halfway it's 7. We want to know how long all the way takes. So this is the question mark. That's the diameter. We could do it. So 7 is half. So we just got to double the number 7. In math, double means multiply by 2. So all you're going to do is 7 times 2, which is 14. If you don't have this memorized, use a calculator, use a multiplication chart, use whatever you got to support yourself. So let's summarize again. If they give you the diameter and they ask for the radius, cut the number in half by dividing by 2, and that's your answer. If they give you the radius and they want you to know the diameter, double the number and multiply by 2. Hopefully this video helps you with your work. See you next time.